All right, what's the purpose? Deliver a specialized leucine-enriched essential amino acid formula that can enhance muscle protein synthesis throughout the day, especially when combined with exercise. Now look at the asterisk. I want to make sure you see that. Down here, not necessary for typical exerciser meeting daily energy and protein requirements until age may be a factor, okay? When age could be a factor where now it is important for an older exerciser, and I'll show you how I use it, but bottom line is, this is very important for someone that may be competing or just wants to continue to make progress physically forever and as much as possible. So that's the first one. All exercisers and athletes seeking continuous physical progress, ideal for breaking through or avoiding fitness plateaus. When we first launched this back in 2005, 2006 into the NBA, because I owned NASM and we were all of the strength conditioning coach had to be certified by us in order to work in the NBA at that particular point. So we were giving all of our players this. We flipped them from branch chain to this, including their pre-post protein, though they still had that, to this. The difference was night and day. Because basketball is one of the hardest, and Kat will tell you that since her son plays major Division I basketball right now. That's the hardest one to heal from when you're on the court that long. Where football, of course, you're on and off constantly, and you're not playing the whole game. But these players in basketball are pretty much playing the whole game, and it's about how long they can go up and down the court and get the rest in between. Well, Amino Boost just changed their world for them, being able to recover fast enough to be able to get more minutes in a game, which was huge. Extremely low calorie, so another typical, extremely low calorie and high anabolic pre-post workout supplement for athletes trying to maximize protein synthesis during restricted calorie dieting to help maintain muscle protein synthesis. So physique competitors, fighters, in fact, my son Zane, he just got a little plug for him. I dropped him off at the airport for Abu Dhabi, which is like the biggest fight in the world, like second to the worlds. He just won the bronze at, I think I told you on the last webcast, he won the bronze at the Pan Ams, and he won the whole thing up there. So he's coming home Sunday to a big party. So all the fighters, as you go look at our Top Fit Champions page, you'll see all these top black belts all over. They all use Amino Boost to get their weight down, because they're using that. We're actually using that as the sole pre-post to get that muscle protein signal without and being able to cut the calories. So for competitors like that, weight competitors, it's very important. Especially important for older athletes seeking physical improvements as the body becomes more resistant to anabolic effects of food and exercise, which unfortunately that's what happens to all of us. Things just don't work so well anymore. And that's because we're not supposed to be here. And we figured out how to cheat death. And we're still here. And we're figuring out how to be here a long time and keep doing the things we like. So this is really important for that older athlete. And then ideal. This is now for all of you out here where you're track athletes, the ones that have multiple training sessions a day, or they have tournament play before and after each event. So basketball players, when they're doing tournaments and so forth, this is a great way to sip it like Gatorade through the day. Right after a tournament play, take that down. You can help start the recovery process, minimize the breakdown, and move on to the next event. So very important for that area as well. And then, of course, as I mentioned, all non-exercisers over 30 to help stave off age-related loss of muscle. And then the low-calorie, low-nitrogen, and low-sulfur producing protein supplements. So this is typical. This is the typical use and purpose. Now, everybody asked me about ages, so I'm putting it in here now. Ages 16 to 17, highly competitive athletes only. And the reason we don't give it to people younger, you can't hurt them, any of those kind of things. We just don't, because you don't do studies on that population, number one. And it's not going to hurt them or anything, but they're doing fine on their own. They're still going through puberty. They're doing fine with just their their first string, their multivitamin and fish oil. That's all I give anybody up to age 18, and calcium is needed, of course. Unless they are highly competitive, then we'll add Amino Boost for 16 and 17. And we always talk to the parents at the same time and tell them that. And by the way, I've had many of you have parents call me, and you can always do that. Most people know how my kids grew up, having one in the NFL and another one an elite fighter. It kind of shows that these kids did all the right things as they got up there to that top place. That didn't make them win, obviously, but it gave them structural integrity to be able to do the things they want to do.